Hello and welcome to another ld2l Plays Pubs. We see Big Titty Gardevoir Snapfire. Are you excited? Because I am. It is another pub match where 5 ld2l players play against another 5 stack, most likely. And I'm just gonna be casting here. My name is Alphonsus. I hope you have a great time. And let's this game on our way. We see Dusty on the absolutely broken Lone Druid. Meanwhile, Xaithix on Silencer, White Joel Birch on Bloodseeker, Hollywood on Vengeful Spirit, and last but not least on the side of Radiant, it is Big Titty Gardevoir GF on the new hero Snapfire. Meanwhile, on the Dire, we have a Joe, also on the new Spirit, Voids on the new hero Void Spirit, Thero on the Night Stalker, then Pekuchito Dog on the Lion, then I'll try my Spanish here, Il Cesario de Dios on the Witch Doctor, I apologize for everybody, and Reaper on the Monkey King. Let's have this game on our way here.
So much blood.
There's gonna be so much blood. I'm excited. Hollywood already saying, yeah, they will fight everybody. So far, no fighting happening. But oh, little spirit bear, so cute.
The battle begins.
Ooh, there is gonna be a run to this one. Ooh. It is gonna be a 3-for-1 runes for Radiant. ld2l off to a good start. Don't forget, Radiant side is the ld2l stack and the right side is the random pub stack. Void Spirit already took some heavy damage from Little Shredder most likely. Ha, exactly. I know all about those new heroes. Not really. Seeing how this lane is gonna go. Starting off with the Resonant. Ooh, you see that damage? Ooh, that's Snapfire in action for ya. Meanwhile, bottom we have the creep of Night Stalker as well as the Lion. Ooh, range creep. Are they gonna get the deny? No, they are getting the deny. Ooh, that's not good. But Void Spirit is getting the hurts from grandmother.
Denied!
So far, not much happening. Just some trading off her ass. Oh, there is a root onto the Lion, and this Lion might just give up first blood here. Yes, it is. First blood for the Silencer. +2, -2 for the Lion, who already has terrible stats. Well played there by Dusty together with Xaithix. And the Lion, oh, Courier got killed by the Silencer. Night Stalker even more sad. His support left him, his Courier left him. What does he even have? Lion is now top, trying to go for a kill. They went on different targets.
Unorthodox, but effective.
Meanwhile, it's just very even. Top, if they can get a kill here, Little Shredder, just a bit more. 4 more hits. But Witch Doctor out of range. And this Night Stalker is having a rough time now. 1 versus 2. I would even think you can leave him alone as the Silencer and rotate top, make it a try versus try, because Void Spirit, he needs levels. Let's be real here. If anything, that hero needs levels to be effective. So shutting that down with a try versus try situation. Ooh, they are trying to go. Ooh, there's a taunt onto Hollywood. And another stun from the Lion. Scatter Blast by the grandmother. No, but Joe gets it on the Void Spirit with the last hit. But it was a trade. The Snapfire did get the Lion in exchange. Never underestimate the Scatter Blast and Little Shredder. It's a lot of damage. You can use that on creeps. I didn't know.
Did you think it
Big
was yours?
gardevoir teaching me all about those new hero. That new hero.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh, mid. By Joel Birch going in. There is the stun. Is he gonna get it? No! Ooh, very close with the blood right there. The stun by the Monkey King gave him enough lifesteal to survive. Yes, we have another kill here onto the Witch Doctor. There is a courier here. Whose courier is it? It is Hollywood. Hollywood, take care of your dog. No! Hollywood, your dog died. Oh, they are trying to go on to the grandmother once again. She has a cookie though. And there's a 2-hero stun. And that looks so funny. Vengeful Spirit died the same moment she jumped forward, stunning everyone. That was very funny. But it was a 1-for-1 exchange. Oh, another courier death.
Radiant structures are
Ooh,
fortified.
Night Stalker, he is not having a fun time. His little partner in crime got killed off once again. In 10 seconds he will become all John Wick about it, being like, "Oh, you killed my dog." Understand. Don't kill other people's pets. It's rude.
Coin
They are trying to go on to the snapshot once again. She did get... There's a taunt onto Big Tiddy and a stun into the cookie. Is this enough to survive the Maledict damage? We will see. He has a salve. And he will survive. He also has a shrine available now. Well played there. Just using the cookie to get out of a nasty situation. This game, as far as I know, was played before the change that the neutral items will only start at 7 minutes. I think they started 5 minutes in this game. But that's a small
You're
change.
awfully pale, dear. Have you...
Dusty trying to make a play onto this Night Stalker. Night Stalker, it is nighttime now, so he has finally become a true hero and not just a creep. Stun onto Bloodseeker. Monkey King having a really good game now in this mid lane. In terms of levels, he's nearly a level ahead of the Bloodseeker. They are trying... No, they did not go after the Night Stalker, but Silencer wants to play with him. But he has to be careful. This Night Stalker is level 6. If they get a root, there might be some kill potential here. Slow from the last word. No roots for Dusty. He didn't pray
Nice
enough
try.
to RNGesus. And Night Stalker is going to turn this around on Silencer. There's the Dark Ascension. And Silencer is just going to die here. There's the root now. And Night Stalker is just going to go down to the Lone Druid. Well worth it for the Silencer. Hollywood also came down bottom, and they might just turn this into a push here since Night Stalker is still dead for another 10 seconds. The bear dealing lots of demolish damage, 30% additional building damage. This tower is melting. Yeah, this tower. If they, yeah, Night Stalker can't really TP in here. You have to be careful not to take too many tower shots. But yeah, this tower is just dead. That's the power, that's the strength of a lone druid. Like, you give this man a half a second and he is taking your tower away. Snapfire is alone now, hasn't gotten her level 6 yet. But the Void Spirit definitely struggling in terms of CS. Mid, Monkey King getting rotated on, but not much that will happen there. Somebody is sucking the grandmother dry. And there is a rotation by the silencer with the haste rune. What's the spot if they do see him now? He is hexed into a stun, into another stun, into a maledict, and he might just be dead. But do they get the kill onto the Void Spirit first? Yes, they do, and Silencer doesn't even die to the maledict. Well played there by Xaithix, knowing exactly the limits of his heroes. But there's a rotation now by the Monkey King. He hasn't Wukong's command yet, but he has a full magic sticks, face boots, and lots of damage. Night Stalker is also here. There's no Dark Ascension for 6 more seconds. And Monkey King, he has stun available, trying to hit multiple heroes. He got silenced before he was able to stop the TP from the grandmother, but they get both supports here. There's a rotation now by White Joel Birch. He wants to get involved in this. He has Rupture, but not much he can do here against the heroes. They might just turn this on him. There's a slow, there's a taunt, barely missing him. Nice sidestep there by White Joel Birch. Silencer got taunted, but not much good. Meanwhile, Dusty, he is gonna go for boots. He has face boots now on his bear. We have a buckler as well as face boots on the grandmother. You see in terms of bounty runes, it is a 1-for-1 exchange. So far there is an arcane ring found. And this outpost got taken off by Dire, so they didn't get the experience. There's a Dark Ascension. Cookie on the silencer. They are trying to turn this around on the Night Stalker. Is there a stun? There is a stun available from Hollywood, deciding not to use it yet. And now on to this Witch Doctor, but Night Stalker is diving the tower, getting the silencer kill. Hollywood is getting quite low here, and he is going to die. Monkey King also being here now.
Radiant structures are fortified.
And Hollywood, you have an illusion. You have an illusion to do. You don't do applause. Ah, Hollywood. I expect better things of you.
Are fortified.
Meanwhile, Dusty just keeps on free farming in terms of net worth. Monkey King is ahead. He had a really good mid lane. But apart from that, Void Spirit is the one who suffered the most. Bloodseeker has to be careful here. There is a Rupture onto Void Spirit, but the stun from Monkey King too much. And they deny the tower. All the work that White Joel Birch has been doing kinda denied. Hollywood taking over this outpost here now. Dusty is gonna go into Mask of Madness as well as Maelstrom. It looks like it's gonna be a Javelin for Snapfire. This can proc Javelins, I think. Not
Radiant's
100%
middle
sure.
tower is under attack.
And they are going to push this tier 1 top
Dire's top
tier.
tower is under
Yeah,
attack.
Little Shredder is shredding this
Dire's
tower
structures
apart.
are fortified.
And there is... Ooh, Monkey King is here. You see the Vengeful Spirit. It's just like there's a stun onto the Monkey King, last word on. And there's Mortimer's Kiss from the Snapfire. Is it enough damage? No, Monkey King has just too much lifesteal. And I'm not sure if you want to go into this. Bloodseeker is now here. He is going to clean up this Witch Doctor. TP a bit too late.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Void Spirit, I don't really think he can do much here. Those two cores are too much for him, man. Meanwhile, mid, they are trying to go onto this lone Monkey. There's a stun, and they get the bear 300 gold for Monkey King. You have to be careful around that. And is Dusty just dead? Yes, and he summoned his bear. That's a huge cooldown. He doesn't have a bear for 100 seconds.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
That's your most farmed hero just dying. Yikes. That's not good. there is a jump onto the Monkey King and a cookie to get him out of danger. Bloodseeker trying to turn this around on the Night Stalker. Night Stalker is corpse this Dark Ascension and just flying away. But there's a rupture. He has to be careful. They do see him thanks to the Bloodseeker and he is just gonna die. +2 for the Silencer. I wouldn't put the ward up there. Right after this stuff. They are trying to turn this around with the Void Spirit and the Monkey King is gonna come in now. He has Wukong's command. We'll use it on Snapfire, but Snapfire is gonna try to get out of it. There's a stun. And Snapfire is dead. As well as the Hollywood dying. Bloodseeker has to be careful. Monkey King and Void Spirit are very, very, very mobile, of course. Meanwhile, Dusty, he's a very sad lone druid because he's very alone. That is fair. If you laughed at that, thank you. See, in terms of items, Monkey King has now the Echo Saber, slowing down the Snapfire so much when she was in the Wukong's command. There is a smoke by Hollywood, and they do see the Monkey King here, but he is just gonna jump away. Bye-bye. And they are going to deward this. Big fan. I like it. Deward. Void Spirit, he is getting ruptured and he is really low. Taunt onto the Bloodseeker. Bloodseeker out into her things around. Finger onto the Bloodseeker and Bloodseeker is dead. Mortimer's Kiss is gonna take care of the Void Spirit as well as getting Monkey King and Lion very, very low, but it isn't quite enough. Meanwhile, Silencer dying to the Night Stalker. Night Stalker is not done yet.
Radiant's top tower is under
Stun onto the Night Stalker, but Monkey King is back. One hit onto the Vengeful Spirit and Vengeful Spirit is dead. And they are charging onto this Grandmother. Meanwhile, Dusty dying to the support Witch Doctor, who also dies for it, but I don't think that that's worth it. But I think so. Oopsie. It happened. And he used his bear again. He's gonna have another 50 seconds without his bear. Ooh, Dusty, after having a really good laning phase, getting a bit rough out there.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
Meanwhile, Dire is pushing this tier 1 mid here. It is nighttime. Night Stalker is very, very strong. Scatter Blast by Big Kitty. And they are getting the kill onto the Silencer. I don't really know what Silencer was doing here. Most likely just a warding mission. Like good old supports, just dying for wards. And Dire is taking over this jungle. Void Spirit has less net worth than the Witch Doctor. The Witch Doctor going for an axe right after the arcane boost. These saving items. They are going on to the Snapfire and the Snapfire is just dead. Again, Void Spirit, Night Stalker during nighttime, and Monkey King. Those are all three very, very, very mobile cores that you have to respect. Very nice vision by Dire. They see all into the enemy jungle. Meanwhile, Radiant also has some good vision, but they can't be aggressive right now because it is nighttime, so their vision doesn't really help at the moment. Dusty, his bear has a Maelstrom now. Void Spirit is gonna jump into the Astral Step. He is behind them. And this Void Spirit is kind of out of position here. There's a global silence. The root onto the Void Spirit, and Void Spirit is dead. And they do rupture the Monkey King. Monkey King is getting very, very low. Is he gonna get... No, he doesn't get the lifesteal off. Well played there by the swap. With the swap, and Nightstalker gets the Silencer. But apart from that, a terrible fight. And, ooh, very close there. This is done. There is a triple kill onto the Witch Doctor for the Bloodseeker onto the Witch Doctor. Well played there. Nice turnaround. Void Spirit getting a little bit out of position with his Astral Step and then not able to redeem that. haven't
Dire's
seen him
middle
use it yet.
tower has fallen.
And are they gonna push high ground here? I wouldn't really advise for it because Monkey King is up. They don't have Wukong's
Radiant's
command
bottom
though,
tower
so
is under attack.
there is a dissimulate onto Hollywood, and it is still nighttime. Night Stalker is going with Clumsy Net. He is getting silenced by the Bloodseeker. There's a stun onto the Bloodseeker by the Monkey King. Monkey King getting slowed in terms of attack speed. There's a taunt to stop the TP by the Grandmother. Well played there by the Void Spirit. And the Grandmother is gonna get fingered by the Alliance. Very, very rude. Hollywood just trying to deal any damage he can. And now just trying to get away. They found a Vambrace now on, and the Ring of Aquila on the Night Stalker. Very lucky found, like so close together. They do see this Silencer here with the ward. And he most likely sees those jumps. Ooh, it was spotted by the range creep. And Silencer very, very aware of that. But Void Spirit is here. Is he gonna be able to find this? This taunt is gonna hit. Last word on the Void Spirit. Dissimulate away to dodge the last word. Nice play there. Using a self. Most likely by line. There is a stun on Silencer, but Lion has overextended Clumsy Net by Hollywood to ensure the silence. And White Joel Birch, he is kind of fast here.
Radiant's
Meanwhile,
bottom
Dusty
tower
is
has
taking
fallen.
this tower,
Dire's top tower has fallen.
and
This'll come
he
in
had now both oh, only the Radiant got some experience right now. And Witch Doctor, everybody missing any stun. That was Hollywood didn't quite see that there was a CP happening. He's going for a second Arcane Boots. Who needs I mean, he has 2 feet, so 2 Arcane Boots makes sense. Meanwhile, Dusty, he has a Mask of Madness now on his bear, so his bear is very scary. But if he dies, his bear is dead as well. So Silencer has a Glimmer Cape. The Monkey King is going for a BKB next, closing in on that. Lion is going for Agnum Scepter, the same as the Witch Doctor. Night Stalker, he has the Vambrace now, going for 8 first. Swap. The cookie misses a tiny bit. There's a taunt, but not really. And the Global Silence to ensure the kill onto the Void Spirit. And there is a BKB used by Monkey King and a nice Wukong's command on 2 people. Unfortunately, only the 2 supports. There is a cookie to help Silencer out. But they are going to pursue this. It was a Dark Ascension used. There's a stun by the Lion, and he's gonna finger the Grandma once again. 3 heroes dead. Arcane Ring dropped. Dusty, he is gonna go for a Radiance now, wants his bear to make even more damage. And there is still a bounty rune up top. Is he gonna get it? Witch Doctor also walking up top. Witch Doctor only level 10. There is the Blood Ride. And just gonna say a silence dead. And Witch Doctor's dead. Bloodseeker has a Blade Mail now. It's gonna go Sanch and Yasha next. In terms of outposts, both are still controlled by Radiant. This is as we're gonna see, like in terms of experience, that's why that turns around at 20 minutes. Like that is the 20-minute mark. That's why they have this advantage. That's because they had both outposts and getting experience while the enemy doesn't get experience. Trusty Shuffle has been found by the Night Stalker. He can dig up the ground for a little bit, or he lets Lion do that. Help. That's how you shuffle. That's right. Every day I'm shuffling. Silencers has the Faded Bruges, going for a 4-step next. Meanwhile, this Snapfire has fallen off in terms of net worth a bit, but the other two cores are doing very well, keeping pretty much on par with the Monkey King. Soul Ring has been gotten for Snapfire, as well as now going for a pipe. Let's see. Dusty is. Wait, what? Oh. Okay, yeah. For a moment I thought he had only 300 gold. I was like, that's pretty far away from a relic. Oh, XD. Why? No idea. Nightstalker has an Assault Cuirass, Vladimir's Offerings, and a Vambrace. This motherfucker is tanky.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
39 armor. 2,700 experience plus lifesteal. I don't really know how to bring him down. Here again. Show me. He had 200 gold. That's weird. So there is relic gold available. And Dusty, he is playing bottom while the rest of the team is playing top. They still have both outposts. If Dire doesn't do anything about this 25-minute mark is gonna go heavily in favor of Radiant once again. And they see like that there are multiple heroes here top. I feel like Dire should just have 1 or 2 heroes, go bottom, take this outpost. But it is too late now. They want to fight this. Witch Doctor gets it done, but doesn't connect to anything. Blood Ride, disengage everybody, and the bounty runes are gonna go 1 for 2 for Radiant, at least 3.
Dire
Most likely 4 for Radiant. Again, huge change for the Radiant side. Now, Witch Doctor wants to take over this outpost, but it is too late. Repair kit has been found by the Bloodseeker, as well as spider legs by the Void Spirit. Spider legs. Oh, as well as a Grove Bow. But that's only for ranged, dude. Give that to somebody else. Like, what the fuck? There is a swap onto the Witch Doctor, Clumsy Net, and Witch Doctor's dead. +2 for the Silencer. They are going to go ahead. And another nice swap. Dark Extension has been used to taunt onto the Bloodseeker. Bloodseeker has a Slave Mail. There's a Dissimulate onto Hollywood. There's a Wukong's Command, but Mortimer's Kiss is ripping into them, but not really killing anybody. Rupture onto the Nightstalker. Nightstalker is killing himself by walking. And that is pretty much it. That fight looked really good until Nightstalker just decided to walk far too much while being ruptured. And Bloodseeker, he wants to go back in. Nice stun there by the Lion. But nice cookie. Finger is gonna eliminate the Silencer this time, decided not to finger the grandmother. TP out by the Lion. Monkey King, he is gonna turn around, get some lifesteal with the stun, and he is gonna jump, and he's away. Meanwhile, Dusty is has been ratting bottom. He has a Radiance in his backpack and lost his bear. I mean, I'm no Lone Druid expert, but isn't Radiance better than Quelling Blade or Orb of Venom? We'll see. Maybe it works out for him. No, just kidding. Get Radiance into for one of these guys. We'll see when he knows. There has been greater Fairy Fire found by the Lone Druid and Orb of Destruction. Ooh, there is an astral step forward. Are you gonna get the Bloodseeker? Bloodseeker has the drums activating it. He also found Vampire Fang. Very nice item.
Invisibility.
Dusty, where's your bear? He did it! The lad man, he did it. There was a kill onto the big bird, but it was perfect. There we see Mortimer's Kiss once again. Dark Ascension being used. Glimmer Cape is gonna protect the Bloodseeker for a bit more. But a nice 2 hero stun there by the Lion onto the Lone Druid, and Lone Druid is just gonna go down. Hollywood, he is getting taunted, and he is going to go down as well.
Your cause It's
Glimmercade saving their Bloodseeker, but Silencer dying, Vengeful Spirit dying, as well as the Lone Druid dying. Bloodseeker is still here. Is someone tried this? Snapfire is getting really low, gets killed by the stun from the Monkey King, and there, Bloodseeker also dying. Void Spirit getting really low, Vengeful Spirit wants to get it with her spirit. Yes, Spider Legs just killing all the trees. And Void Spirit getting out.
Radiant's top
What
tower
a
is
fight
under
for the Dire. Pretty much, and a 4.5k gold swing. And we see Radiant
Radiant's top tower has
advantage
fallen.
now from having got
Radiant's
multiple
top
bounty
tower
wins
is
more
under
than the
attack.
other team. Night Stalker here has an Orb of Destruction. He wants to go for this Silencer. Silencer has a 4-stat. Gonna get out of here.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
There's a stun on the Silencer. He uses his Glimmer Cape. Is he gonna get away here? Yes, he will. They say get back for the Monkey King. Monkey King still has BKB. He has a Desolator. He's going for Abyssal Blade next. Even more mobility with the new Abyssal Blink Strike. Witch Doctor closing in on his Aghanims. Aghanims finished for the Lion, going for a Blink Dagger next.
Radiant are scanning.
Night Stalker. He has all
Radiant's
the
bottom
all the
tower
neutral
is under
items.
attack.
Vambrace, Ring of Aquila, Poor Man's Shield, Orb of Destruction. 4 items.
Radiant structures
There is a
are
Crystallis on the Void Spirit as well as another. I guess just for the Astral Step. There are bounty runes again. Again, both outposts controlled by the Radiant. We'll see in terms of we see the experience once again changing in terms of gold here. Very neck and neck. Top there is a fight. They are getting the Void Spirit. Void Spirit trying to go. Oh, there's a rupture, and he used his Astral Step. And yeah, he used his Astral Step after being ruptured. That's unfortunate. Most likely didn't realize he was getting ruptured right the moment before he used it. Dusty, he has a Greater Terrifier on himself. The bear has an Imclaw. Woo! Does that work against buildings? Because if it does, that's fucking broken. But we also see, like, in terms of buildings, Radiant took all outer towers already.
Dire
Lion
are
and Witch
scanning.
Doctor. Ooh, Witch Doctor now finishing his Aghanim Scepter.
Radiant's
Meanwhile,
bottom
Radiant
tower
is gonna
under
go.
attack.
Oh, the bear. Oh, he did get out. Bear nearly got out of the pit. All the way. And they died. Dire can't really contest this. They are too late. This road run is dead. It's gonna be ages for the yes. Witch Doctor. Whoops. Six finger stacks on the line as well as a Blink Dagger now, together with the Aghanims. And Witch Doctor also having his Aghanims. They are pinging it out. Dire is pinging it out. They are trying to... Oh, he got the Ring of Aquila as well as a Poor Man's Shield by the Night Stalker. Good guy. Do they have a smoke? They don't. They look like they want to smoke. Like, what are you guys doing? You're having a meeting? Yeah, they're having a meeting. They're talking about, so what
Oh,
do you guys
you
wanna do?
shouldn't have.
Yeah, it's pretty good, pretty good. We see a Basher on Monkey King. Void Spirit has the Spider Legs as we saw previously. Going for a Bloodthorn. Outpost captured by Radiant once again. Snapfire finished the pipe, has a casual plate mail now. They are trying to see if they have vision here. There isn't any at the moment. They are trying to siege with this Aegis, but Dire is ready to contest this. The bear is gonna do a lot of damage. I would just like take tier 3, yeah, like
Dire's
Eee.
bottom tower.
that's how it was there. And now they're trying to take. There's a stun onto the Lone Druid. Mortimer's Kiss onto the Monkey King, but Monkey King has a BKB. Monkey King just soloed the Lone Druid and the Wukong's Command. They are all getting out of this. Night Stalker again getting ruptured, has to stay in place. And he is getting killed by the Bloodseeker. Meanwhile, on the other side of the fight, Hollywood went down on the Vengeful Spirit. Silencer has to be careful. Nice jukes there with the Glimmer Cape. But there is a Jewel Scepter and Wukong's and Witch Doctor going down, as well as the Monkey King. They did get the Silencer in the end, but Bloodseeker still has an Aegis. He is simply gonna heal up here. And there's a Void Spirit into a Finger. Oh, Finger was already used. Aegis has been used now. They are going to go for ranged drags, taking the safe bet in case there are any buybacks, and now going for the melee. It doesn't look like Monkey wants to use his buyback. There's a stun missing from the Lion, and that's one lane of Rax. Rupture onto the Lion. Bloodseeker wants to go in. There is a stun onto the Lion to simulate from the Void Spirit, but it isn't enough to deter the kill. Buyback from the Lion, and Radiant is gonna try to get out now. Are they gonna be able to take everybody else? Taunt onto the Bloodseeker. Well played, the Dissimulate. Hitting onto the Bloodseeker again. There is a 2-hero stun by the Lion, as well as a good finger and an ultimate by the Witch Doctor, and that is both Snapfire and Bloodseeker dying. Well played there by the Lion, keeping to the shrine and then blinking over here for a nice 2-hero stun. But they did lose one lane of Rax, and the game is only gonna get harder. And again, Radiant the only ones who get experience from the outposts. We see this. They are always like all this in 5-minute intervals. They just get so much experience. Dire has to play around these outposts more. Ice Frog put them in for a reason. There's an Invis rune onto the Lone Druid. He also has a Boots of Travel now. Stopped it. He is gonna go for AC as well as a BKB. BKB for himself. Yeah, this Monkey King was just honing in on the Lone Druid and soloed him so fast.
Dire's top shrine is under attack.
Dire's top shrine is getting attacked by the Lone Druid.
Radiant's bottom tower
New
has
true
fallen.
form
Radiant structures are fortified.
only lasts.
Radiant's
for 40
bottom tower
seconds.
is under
It's
attack.
not toggleable anymore, but meanwhile Dire is gonna go base here. Global silence to save himself from the silencer. Dusty is being here
Radiant's
now,
bottom tower
trying
is
to
under
deter
attack.
this push, but Radiant was not prepared for Dire to go high ground like this. Now there's a Mortimer's Kiss onto the Witch Doctor, not hitting all the hits. There is a rupture onto the Monkey King. Monkey King is going to use his Wukong's command. Nice 3-hero stun, and there's a Witch Doctor ultimate stopped by Hollywood. Well played there by the Vengeful Spirit. And there's a cast onto the Lone Druid. Lone Druid taking lots of damage by walking through this. Monkey King having the Blink Strike from the Abyssal, killing the Lone Druid. But did he overextend? It does sure look like it. Bloodseeker getting the kill on Monkey King. Also, there is a Yule Scepter from, I don't know who there, from the Silencer, getting the Lone Druid. And that is Lion dead as well. Die back from the Lion. But they did get the range drags down bottom here, so at least they've got that. Was there any buybacks used? Let's show fight recap. There was a buyback used by the Silencer. Well worth it though, well worth it, especially if Roshan did not respawn yet. If this Roshan would have respawned, that would have been a very, very good time for Radiant to take it. But they are going to go down mid, and they know Lion doesn't have buyback. Lion doesn't have buyback. Monkey King could have his buyback, but he doesn't because of money. Radiant doesn't know that. There's a taunt missing. Bloodseeker, there's Astral Step in and Simulate out. And Resonating Pulse to take
Dire's structures are
to
fortified.
clear out the creep wave. There's a cast, not bouncing. They really want to tier 3 and they got it. Taunt onto the Bloodseeker as well as a silence from the full Bloodthorn now. Stun from the cookie, but there is another beautiful Witch Doctor ultimate. No way to stop it, ordered by killing him. But the Vengeful Spirit is already dead. BKB popped by Bloodseeker. He is going in against this Night Stalker, but now deciding to go out. They are trying to go for Rax. They are taking this range Rax. And there was a buyback from the Witch Doctor. And there was a stun available by... Monkey King did not see that Bloodseeker was TPing out here. Unfortunate. Dusty, meanwhile, he is there, is trying to get... His bear is getting Blink Strike upon, and his bear is just gonna be dead. 300 gold for the Void Spirit. AC now finished by the Snapfire. Doesn't Dusty already have an AC on the bear? No way to check that, unfortunately. Oh no way that I know. We see now the BKB has been used on Bloodseeker. Bloodseeker has to be careful. There is Monkey King here. Monkey King is gonna go on silence with a much easier target. Glimmer Cape to save himself. Is he gonna get out of here? Nice Force Staff away. Bloodrite. But Nightstalker, he still wants to go further. Cookie to give himself some, but there's a stun, follow-up stun by the Witch Doctor. Global Silence swap out by Hollywood, very well played. And there is a Bloodrite hitting onto the Night Stalker. Snapfire did die to the Maledict, but there is a finger onto Vengeful Spirit. Vengeful Spirit died. And that is now a 5 versus 3 situation. And no buybacks available for the Radiant side. Radiant has to be careful. It is a 3 versus 5. Dusty is split pushing top without a bear right now. And stopping his TP. Witch Doctor is gonna go back in to put down a ward. Yes, nice. It's just gonna get... There is a blink in from the Lion Hex. And a Dagon by the Lion. Dagon on the Lion, he is leveling it up, and Silencer is dead, and that means this Rex is gonna be down. Dusty is gonna try to split push his way to victory, but there are TPs back. Meanwhile, Bloodseeker dying to the Night Stalker. How did Bloodseeker... Okay, we see here, Bloodseeker, he goes past, he activates the Rupture onto the Night Stalker. Night Stalker activates his Dark Ascension, he is just man-fighting him. And he kills the Catapult and then just man-fights the Bloodseeker, and Bloodseeker can't do anything about it.
Don't worry, that one piece of crystal.
Bloodseeker just getting killed there by the Night Stalker in a 1 versus 1. Meanwhile, top TP out by the Lone Druid as well as the Druid, as the bear himself. But it is good split push with the 2 catapults. There's still a tier 2. It is now daytime. Monkey King is in the base now. He is getting stunned. BKB activated, but not in time. He is getting killed. Ooh, question mark by Hollywood, and the tips out for Monkey King. We are 40 minutes in. Nerfs might be coming into play. Every death means so much in this late game situations when you're dead for 80 seconds.
Twice the measure of power.
Scatter Blast applies now a 3-second disarm. Oh, there's a Havoc Hammer for the Snapfire. That is really good together with Little Shredder. Oh, Helm of the Undying. For the and Leveler found for the Night Stalker. Leveler really good for building damage, and they kind of lack that, so that's a very nice pickup for the dire side. Meanwhile, again, I hate to harp on this, but I don't remember when Dire had any outpost. Let's see the levels.
Dire are scanning.
Yeah, actually not that bad. The Void Spirit the most that suffers, but I would think that was a bit more. In terms of items, we see the Dagon still being leveled up. We see a Princess Knife has been picked up by which team? I didn't see it in time. By Hollywood. Plus 60% attack projectile speed, and the next attack hexes the hit enemy into a frog for 1.5 seconds. Apologize. Witch Doctor has a DK and Ghost Set swap from there is stun onto the Vengeful Spirit. Vengeful Spirit is dead. Mortimer's Kiss not doing quite enough. Global Silence to disengage. But there is a bash onto the Bloodseeker. Bloodseeker getting Glimmer Cape, activates his Blade Mail. And Dark Ascension has been used. It is daytime after this. So there was a nice swap by Vengeful Spirit. Vengeful Spirit has fought back. Silencer is dead, no buyback. Vengeful Spirit dead as well. That's a dieback as well. Snapfire dead. 2D ultimate from Witch Doctor with the Maledict. Very nice fight there by the Dire. Very chaotic fight there. Night Stalker being able to get on top of these people and just destroying them. There is backdoor protection. And Bloodseeker has to be careful. Blink Strike from the Abyssal Blade onto Bloodseeker, and Bloodseeker is dead. You have to be careful against this Abyssal Blade Monkey King. And this might be 2 lanes of Rags. Meanwhile, Dusty is split pushing top. He is getting caught out now. And but the Helm of the Undying, the bear is still alive now. The bear is gonna go down now as Dusty dies as well. He did get 1 top range barracks as well as... Wait, did he also get the Miller lanes? When did Miller get taken? I'm sorry. And there's another team fight. Another Blink Strike onto BKB. Bloodseeker. There we see an ultimate by the Witch Doctor. Not activating BKB in time. Has to walk out of the Blood Rite. And Bloodseeker is really low. Is he able to life steal through it? Yes, he will. What a fight. Night Stalker going down as well. Void Spirit not there in time. Aether. Most likely meant to say yay. But it came out as Aether by Hollywood. Nice fight there by Radiant. They have only 1 barracks remaining on the side of Dire. I think that was mostly Dusty split pushing. This lone druid. In terms of buybacks, how are we? There are no buybacks on the side of Radiant. If anybody dies, they're dead for good. Rupture again on the Void Spirit. He is going to disseminate over here, but he is still ruptured, and he kills himself on the Rupture. Rupture is lethal. Root onto the Night Stalker. AoE Hex by the Lion. There is a blink in from the Monkey King with Abyssal Blade. Nice stun onto 2 heroes. And Dusty is getting low, activating BKB. Dusty is dead, but his bear is also dead. And there is both heroes, 2 heroes dead with 2 minutes. But Night Stalker going down to the Silencer. Well played there by Xaithix. And Vengeful Spirit trying to make any play, stopping the Monkey King from pursuing the Silencer any further. Silencer would have had buyback though, and Vengeful Spirit does not. I'm not sure if that is the case, but Void Spirit is getting really low. He is gonna go down. Void Spirit down to the Arcane Curse, using his spells a little bit too recklessly. Well played by the Silencer, getting 2 kills after his core has died. Silencer like, I guess I gotta carry the game again. Also, Big Titty Gardevoir, get a courier. I know it's you. Default courier. What is this? Are we in 2013 where everybody has still a default courier? No. Get a courier, please. Hit me up if you need one. Meanwhile, we don't even want to... Nope, we're not gonna talk about dire side. Nope, 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 nope. Ooh, the blink strike from the Abyssal Blade has been very, very effective. I do wish he would go for an Aghanim Scepter though. Ooh, Witless Shackle. Ooh, that might be really good on somebody. Huh. On Lion. Lion doesn't have mana issues. Minus 400, he can get that with mana drain easily. Plus 1000 health, he's gonna get really tanky. Huh. This game is gonna slow down a bit. There is now an Abyssal Blade on Bloodseeker as well. Snapfire has a Monkey King bar, dealing a lot of damage with Little Shredder. Meanwhile, Vengeful Spirit has the Princess Knife and the Crimson Guard as well as the repair kit. Wasn't really in time to repair any of the barracks though. Yikes. Aghanim Scepter now for the Silencer. What does Axe do? Cast his last word to become an AoE ability. That could be pretty good. Ooh, Flicker. Flicker is an item that I believe is really, really good in some situations. But we'll see here. Bloodseeker is gonna get caught out. He tried to sneak a roach, but he is going to go down. And he doesn't have buyback. Dusty in a very peculiar situation here. He is gonna get bashed by the Night Stalker. And nice cookie there, as well as being able to save the Lone Druid. But Monkey King is here. Monkey King activating his Wukong's command, getting the Silencer. Silencer has buyback, so it doesn't matter as much. Dusty is going to try to keep you out with his bear. It's not going to be successful. Is there a respawn? No, there isn't. No bear for 60 seconds.
I hear the call once
Buyback
more.
from the Silencer immediately. And Dire is gonna go back, most likely gonna take this shrine as well as
Radiant's top
Roshan.
shrine
It's
is
only the
under
second
attack.
Roshan, but he hits quite hard. They are taking this shrine and then
Radiant's top shrine.
Lion has now a fully maxed out Dagon. Going for Kaya Yasha next. Not a big fan of the Titanization, but it is a lot of damage. We have a Land Brace on the Witch Dog. This is gonna make him quite tanky as well. I like this. Like, you have an Aghanim, Ghost Scepter, BKB, and maybe now. Oh, now he goes to Aether Lancer. So not the biggest fan of that, but hey, it is what it is. Big fan of this. Force Staff, Glimmer Cape, Yule Scepter, and then Axe. Like, that's nice itemization. Nice itemization. And there's Hollywood. He has an Aether Lens. It's very good on Vengeful Spirit. Has a Medallion. Has a Crimson Guard. Has a Princess Knife. Tiddy gardevoir just pushing out lanes. It is daytime. Radiant, get a smoke going. Well, wait 10
Radiant's
seconds,
bottom
then get a
shrine
smoke
is
going.
under attack.
Bloodseeker going for a Butterfly next.
Radiant's bottom
Why
shrine
not Axe?
has
Like,
fallen.
the ruptures are very, very impactful. Get an Axe and rupture both Monkey King and Void Spirit. Like, they can't, or even like Void Spirit and Night Stalker or any of these three cores. If they're ruptured, they're fucked. Could also do like some Boots of Travel play, just surprise this Witch Doctor, but I guess they don't know where the rest of the team is, so. Dusty has a Basher on his bear, has the Helm of the Undying now on his bear, BKB on himself. Is gonna try to finish an Abyssal Blade. This Observer Ward is already sported. Oh, there was some nice drawing. Let's go this way. We are 52 minutes in. Will we see tier 5 items? It's 20 more minutes. In terms, I'm pretty sure Radiant had again the outposts. Yeah, Radiant had again the outposts. Despite Dire having the map advantage. They are getting these top bounty rooms, so it is a 14k lead. But 14k lead at this point in the game, it means shit. It means absolutely nothing. There's a magic lamp on the Night Stalker.
Money changes.
Bloodthorn, Monkey, MKB, Monkey King bar on the Void Spirit. Monkey King himself has the leveler, has an Eye of Skadi now, doesn't want to use the Echo Saber nor the Witless Shako. Or Shako, however you want to say it. Lion. He has his Kaya now, has a cheese. There is a blood drive. They still have a tier 3 here, so they will be able to defend
Radiant
this.
structures are fortified.
But if you put down Wukong's command, I'm not sure how they're gonna be able to stand in it. Maybe just Glyph as well as, well, not Glyph, but Pipe. Do they have a Pipe? Pipe and Crimson Guard your next wave. They don't have a Pipe, it looks like. I would like to see a Pipe. It just helps your team all around very much. Just against the Radiance from the bear. And there's the Night Stalker. He takes a lot of damage. There's a Hex onto the Monkey King, but use nice silence to get rid of the Wukong's command, but it is coming out now and Radiant has to retreat. They do get this done onto the Grandmother once again. The Grandmother is getting really low. There's an ult from the Witch Doctor. Witch Doctor doing massive amounts of damage. Nice 2 heroes done here by the Lion. Getting the Lone Druid. Snapfire is buying back. There's no buyback on the Lone Druid. But they aren't attacking the building. Nice use of the repair kit there. Enabling the multi-shot. Ghost Scepter used by the Witch Doctor. But Witch Doctor is just gonna walk away. No, Bloodseeker is gonna follow. He sees him. Yeah, there's the bash. There's a stun onto the Silence. The Silence is getting really low. Buyback from the Witch Doctor. And nice swap there to catch out the Night Stalker. Well played there with the vision. And Flicker is gonna... It's really good against heroes like Clockwork is what I want. You get Cogs, just Flicker. It's gonna get you out of it.
Double damage.
Apart from that, it's very RNG. If it's good or not. There is a DD
Dire's
on the
bottom
Blood.
shrine
He is
is
simply
under
gonna
attack.
take down this shrine here. They already took down top shrine. So we saw
Dire's
2
bottom
buybacks
shrine
being used.
has fallen.
Buyback by the Void Spirit, buyback by the Witch Doctor, but also buyback by the Snapfire as well as the Vengeful Spirit. Silencer has to be careful. There could be a TP in. He has to take this outpost. He takes the Bounty Rune.
For the twins.
In terms of levels, do we have any level 30 yet? Level 29 on Bloodseeker. Very close. Level 29 on Monkey King as well. Ooh. His Wukong's command is gonna be fucking sick.
Dire's structures
Holy
are
shit.
fortified.
He's not gonna die in Wukong's command and BKB. Like, how are you gonna kill this bitch? Sorry, I said the bitch. And I said it again. There is a push now from the Radiant. Bloodseeker still trying to finish up the butterfly. Has buyback. Wants to save for that. Big fan. Big fan of that. This is gonna get you closer and closer. It is a lot of experience that you need to get to level 30. Oh, it doesn't even move when you kill the range creature. It doesn't even look like it moves. Do they have any tomes? Oh, there isn't. Clumsy net. They have a tome. No tome. Does Dire have a tome?
Dire
There's
are
a smoke.
scanning.
Doesn't look like it. There's a smoke. Are they gonna find this Vengeful Spirit? Vengeful Spirit does not have buyback. They do see the Night Stalker. There is a blink in from the Lion. Tags into a stun and Hollywood is dead. Nice blink in by Pecochito Dog. Well played there. Nice the silencer buyback is off cooldown now, so it is gonna be again a fight around those tier 3s. Hollywood, you could do now some stuff with your courier, by the way. There is a blink in from the Monkey King. No, from the Night Stalker. Does he have a physical control? Yes, he does. My bad. He can be used, and Night Stalker just went down to the Bloodseeker as well as the Spirit Bear, and they get the duels onto the Lion. Lion is gonna go down as well, and they find Void Spirit as well. Everybody just getting caught out by the Bloodseeker, and Hollywood even calls it game. Woo! They know Void Spirit doesn't have buyback, but I wouldn't really be that confident. We are 58 minutes in. Are they gonna go for Megas? Buyback by the Night Stalker. They just wanna get Megas. They just wanna focus on this one building. There we see the Blood Right. Giving vision, nobody is there, and they are simply going in. This bear does so much dim building damage. You have to clip it if you want to save it. They are going to go in, they lose the racks. Nice Wukong's command, and Silencer is dead. The bear didn't focus anymore on the racks. The racks is gonna survive. No. Dusty already dead. Snapfire dead, and Bloodseeker the only one left alive. Blink Strike onto the Night Stalker, but he is gonna go down as well, most likely. Yes, Flying Vision too much. Not being able to juke. Hollywood, that was a bit premature. They weren't able to get the racks. Oh, Zero. He says, yeah, game. Lol. Tried pushing waves. Omega lol. Ooh, the smack talk. You know what, guys? You have buybacks. If you have additional gold, buy necro books and put it on your couriers. And just fly them across the map. I mean, it's not like you have to focus on a hero right now and just drop it in the base when it's when backdoor protected. It's off cooldown. Meanwhile, Dire is gonna push this. They don't have a wave. There is an immediate Blink Strike onto the Silencer. Nice swap by Hollywood, but walks into the silence now. Has a stun again. It's getting bashed though. Nice swap once again. It's gonna get and the stun onto this Silencer. This onto the Night Stalker. Silencer is dealing a lot of damage here. But Vengeful Spirit went down. Global Silence was used, but Night Stalker is going down as well as Monkey King. That's game. No. Yeah.
So
Big
much
fan of the
blood.
smack talking. Like 60 minutes in. Again. Oh, actually, the experience. Now we have level 30s, I believe. Level 30 on Bloodseeker. Ooh. Ooh. He also has a butterfly. Level 29 on Silencer. Level 20. Ooh, Dusty. He gets level 30. Holy shit. He has so many more slots to fill, but he has level 30 now. Snapfire, very close. No, level 29, but rather close to level 30. Silencer also level 29. There are level 30 now. Monkey King has his level 30. Night Stalker has his level 30. Oh, all of those heroes becoming so broken now. The game wasn't designed to be balanced around this. It is broken. Radiant, please push out top. Get this lane of racks. Get Megas. You have said this is game. It doesn't look like it's game. Who got the Aegis, by the way? There's cheese on the lone druid. Aegis on the Bloodseeker? Yes. Aegis on the Bloodseeker. He has consumed an Aghanim's Blessing. I am not able to keep track of all these items anymore with all the jungle items. Big ones are... Yes. What did he spend his money on? He has a moonshot. Yasha Kaya for the lion. Not really sure why you need a Yasha. Monkey King is out here. You have an Aegis. Like, this is only... If only they had a leveler on their lone druid. Ooh, they see the Monkey King here. There, they see him with the blood right. He is gonna get silenced. That's a silence on the Monkey King. But they're not gonna engage on it. Bear is gonna get taunted. Bear is gonna go on Rax. And he is simply gonna focus on the Rax. Hex on. There is a Wukong's command on the backline. Lone Druid is dead. Vengeful Spirit is dead. Global Silence now being used. BKB on the Void Spirit also being used. Snapfire is in a rather secure situation as well as the Silencer. It is another turnaround. Snapfire going down as well. Bloodseeker is just gonna TP out. Nothing to stop the TP. Nice Yules. Is he gonna get out? No. Bloodthorn being used by the Void Spirit as well as the Taunt. And that's 4 heroes dead once again. And the Rax still not down. What is this game?
Haste.
By the way, this outpost has been captured by Dire. I would like that to be a thing. That's very good. They also should capture this one. Like, just while the enemy has so many dead heroes. Ooh, we are 63 minutes in. There are 3 heroes without buyback on the side of Radiant. But there's also only a buyback on the line and the Witch Doctor on the side of Dire. So if any of these 2 heroes die here, Vengeful Spirit
Top barracks are under attack.
gonna get a stun on Spooky Night Doctor as well as the silence onto Monkey King. And there's a Blink Strike onto the Night Stalker. Night Stalker getting ruptured, getting attacked, but he is very, very tanky. And there's another Wukong command. Bloodseeker has to be very careful. He is getting low. Bloodseeker has Aegis. Vengeful Spirit doesn't have buyback. Bloodseeker, is he gonna be able to do it 1 versus 5? It is Mega Creep for the Radiant. There is an ultimate used by the Witch Doctor. I forgot. Vengeful Spirit still can use spells. And that's where all these... There is the Mortimer's Kiss. Dieback from the Void Spirit. That's Dusty is gonna come up in 2 seconds, and they are gonna get the Night Stalker as well. They got Megat, but they got 3 heroes without buyback. Most notably, Monkey King, Void Spirit, and Night Stalker. That's all 3. So all these 3 have no buyback. And we see level 30 now. Also not by anybody else yet, but they are just gonna go down mid, try to take Megas as well as take down this throne. It is 1 minute and a half without Monkey King. What a fight. Vengeful Spirit making the difference with the level 25 talent illusion cast spell. Otherwise, this Bloodseeker, I dare say, would have died twice. And he doesn't have buyback. Are they gonna go for Ancient or are they gonna go for Megas? They are gonna go for Ancient. There is a Desolator on Snapfire. Holy shit, this building smells. What is this? There is a glyph. BKB used all around. Dusty simply focusing on the Ancient. And there is a silence. And Witch Doctor is dead. No buyback. And Lion dead as well. GG. Well played. And the ld2l stack wins. But hell, what a game. 66 minutes, we nearly saw tier 5 items. My game client is out of date. GG, well played everybody, well played.